Hey guys, it's Sam. Welcome to my channel. So in this video, we're going to be talking about how to touch up your roots at home or your outgrowth or whatever you want to call it. So if you want to learn, just keep on watching. So first of all, let me say I am a licensed professional cosmetologist. Okay, so I've seen other hairstylists get a lot of slack for going and teaching people how to do this. But this, as far as I'm concerned, is like common sense. And if somebody's going to do it, they might as well do it the right way. Okay, so I have some clients who, like myself, have gray, and to my clients who say I don't have gray, what are those? So what I'm going to be using is Red King Color Fusion. Now I don't ever suggest you guys getting color from Amazon or anything like that. It could be old or tampered with. So if you're going to go to Sally's, my recommendation for color to get there would be Wella. I really like that color line, so try Wella. And then yeah, so Color Fusion 2N, which is almost black. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 is black, 10 is really blonde. So I'm a 2. And then I'm mixing it with the Matrix 10 volume developer. I obviously used this when my gloves were dirty. But anyway, so I don't know if you guys know like the levels of lift and things like that. If you're looking to get 2 levels of lift off your natural color, like this color that's in here, not this color doesn't lift color, but just from your base, you want 2 levels of lift, use a 20, 3 levels, use a 30, and so on. So I'm not really trying to lift, but at the same time I am, because I'm trying to like cover the grays. But more so than anything, like you just want to use a 10 for depositing. So we're just trying to deposit the color. I'm not trying to get this any lighter because my base is already lighter than this. My hair is not naturally black. My hair is probably like a level 5, 4 or 5. So I'm depositing with a 10 developer. You're also going to need a ponytail holder and a clip, or 2 clips, 3 ponytail holders, whatever. It just makes it easier if you have clips and a clip and a ponytail holder. And then you're also going to need a bowl and a brush. And since you guys are not licensed, I would suggest purchasing a measuring cup, because you're supposed to mix 2 parts of this color with 2 parts developer. Like I said, I've never had a problem mixing different color lines, developer and color. I've never had a problem with it. So, but still, it's 2 ounces of color to 2 ounces of developer. And it could be different with the color line that you're using. Sometimes it's just 1 to 1, sometimes it's a 1 to 2 ratio. So make sure that you check the directions before you just go mixing things. But I don't have a measuring thing on me, but inside of my bowl, it does have the ounces and things like that. But honestly, I have been doing this for 10 years. I can eyeball it, I'll be fine. And I almost forgot to say, you're gonna need gloves, which of course, I'm a hairstylist, and that's the #1 thing I forgot. But anyway, I'm used to my hands getting full of crap. I have like so many boxes of gloves at my salon, but you know, of course I forget it for this video. So anyways, what you're gonna wanna do is just use your finger. If you wanna use a comb, you can. Part your hair where you normally part it, just so that you can make sure that you're really gonna get that part covered, which is especially key when you have gray hair. So what you're gonna wanna do is just go from as far back as you feel like you can reach, and you're gonna make it into 3 sections. So part it. This is where I'm gonna use a clip. And then over here, you're gonna do the same thing and part it. Your partings aren't gonna be perfect, but you know what? You're doing it on your own, on your head. I mean, you're doing it to yourself, so whatever, you know? You probably don't care about that anyway, so let's be honest. If you wanna make sure your partings are clean, grab a mirror. And then the rest of the hair, just to get it out of the way, I'm putting it in a ponytail. Alright, so my color's already mixed up. The Red King Color Fusion is you'll get a very creamy consistency when it's mixed properly, so you don't want any chunks or anything like that. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit just so that I can see what I'm doing, because I'm using my viewfinder as my mirror. So if you see me looking over there, I apologize, but this is just what we're going to have to do today, okay? So what you're going to want to do is you're not going to want to overlap your color. So you're just going to go in and paint that outgrowth And you can do it on the one side, and then you want to go back and do it on this side as well. If you are somebody who has dark hair, be very careful to try to avoid your skin, but it's kind of like inevitable it's going to happen because you want to make sure you get those grays. So this is the comb that I'm using. It's kind of more ideal to use a comb that's like a foiling comb that has like more of a point, like a really thin, a very thin end, because I'm using this to part my hair. But I mean, this works the same, like it doesn't really matter. But look at those grays, guys. Like, try to tell me, okay? I am 27 years old. This is not okay. So, go in, touch it up. I'm sure I'm going a little bit further. I'm sure I'm missing some hairs, but you know, I'm doing it for you guys. I'm doing it for the video because else I'd be all up in a mirror right now in my bathroom. So, if I was you, that's what I'd suggest doing. And if you're like myself and you have like white counter space, cover it with saran wrap or tin foil or something like that. So anyways, if you're lucky enough to have somebody do this for you, what I would suggest, instead of them taking partings this way and parting it over that way, I would have them taking, oh shit, sorry. I totally just stuck my finger in the color. I would have them taking vertical sections and going back and painting it back that way. So take a vertical section, very thin of course, so you can get at those roots and not miss spots, and just paint it back like that, away from your face, because when you do that, then you're going to have a lower risk of getting the color on your face, which is kind of a pain to get off sometimes, but you really want to make sure you get it off before it gets wet. So once you notice that you got it on your skin, if you can't just rub it off, a really good tip that I like to use is using hand sanitizer. It works great. Take a little bit of that and get that on there. You want to take it off the second you see it on there, because the longer you let it sit, the harder it's going to be to get off later. So do the same thing to the other side. Another thing I want to say is, if you guys are touching your hair color up yourself and this color is just faded, and then you're going back on the roots with the same color that you used the last time, if you just want to refresh this color, what we do as hairstylists is we go and we touch it up, and then within like the last 5-10 minutes we'll comb it through. So it's not necessary, because the color's already on here, it's not necessary to go and pull it all the way through. It just makes it so much harder later to try to take off. So just the last 5-10 minutes, comb it through with like a wide tooth comb or something. Alright guys, so now that your color is on and you are looking hella cute, what you guys need to do is check the processing time on your color, because the processing time for this color is 35 to 45 minutes. Anytime you go and you're using color on your hair, I do suggest using sulfate-free shampoo and conditioner. Alright guys, so I just wanted to show you that all my grays are gone, thank the Lord. So yeah, you could see, can't see them. Can't see them. It's an amazing thing. And like I said, I mean, you guys can't see the back of my head. Most people can't see the back of my head, so who cares? Hopefully you guys like this video. If it taught you anything, make sure to give it a big thumbs up for me. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comment section below, and I will definitely get back to you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.